లలితాలో నిజంగానే తరుగు తక్కువ, నిజ శ్రావణంలో ఇంకా తక్కువ, బంగారు నగలకు తరుగులో ఇంకా 1% తక్కువ, వజ్రాభరణాలు 4000 తక్కువ.
Hey amigos, hi, hello, namaste. This is Mahi. Welcome to India Glades Telugu, and right now we have a wonderful guest anamata. Before that, Kannada industry every corner of India lo ఒక సెన్సేషన్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది. చాలా యాక్టర్స్ ఉన్నారు, అందులో కొన్ని షెట్టీస్ గురించి మాట్లాడాలి. రిషబ్ శెట్టి, రక్షిత్ శెట్టి, రోహిత్ శెట్టి, రాజ్బీ శెట్టి గారు. సో వన్ ఆఫ్ ద శెట్టి మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారనమాట, రక్షిత్ శెట్టి గారు. అండ్ అలానే వసంత్ గారు ఉన్నారు, మాట్లాడదాం. రుక్మిణి వసంత్ గారు. సో బోత్ ఆఫ్ యూ వెల్కమ్ టు హైదరాబాద్, వెల్కమ్ టు Tollywood as well.
Thank you.
So how are you?
Oh, doing great.
Yeah, amazing.
సో ఇందాక నేను చెప్పింది కరెక్ట్. యాక్చువల్లీ శాండిల్వుడ్ని ఎవ్రీ కార్నర్కి మీ షెట్టీస్ గ్రూప్ తీసుకువెళ్తున్నారు. హౌ యూ ఫీల్ దట్ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్?
No, I mean, people show their love by saying that, but I don't believe only 3 people can take an industry to.
Other actors also.
Yeah, there are many people like that. But yeah, so we, I believe we 3 of us, we cater to a different kind of audience, and in that also there's a lot of variation. You know, Rishabh does a very commercial kind of a film. No, he's done all kind of films actually. But he's, as a person, he's very commercial. Raj is very classical. I try to balance both. Yeah.
So, Rukmini garu, first of all, congratulations. Even Samantha garu prized you for your acting. How do you feel that? Because she is also a superb actor in all over India. So, avade prize chesinappudu, how do you feel that on that time?
I was very excited. I admire Samantha Garu a lot. I like her range, and you know, she's done a lot of roles throughout her career, but she keeps changing the game every time. You know, every film that she does, she brings something that only she can bring to the table. So to get appreciation from an actor like that is amazing.
అండ్ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్, బికాజ్ ఎందుకంటే మీరు రీసెంట్గా ఇచ్చిన ఒక వర్డ్ ఏంటంటే తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్, తెలుగు ల్యాండ్ అనేది
The land of cinema.
ల్యాండ్ ఆఫ్ సినిమా.
Yeah.
సో ఇట్స్ అ బిగ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ అని కూడా చెప్పచ్చు. దానికి ఒక హార్ట్ ఉండాలి ఆ వర్డ్ లైన్ చెప్పడానికి. సో మా తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ తరపు నుంచి థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ దట్.
But that's the truth, isn't it? Because I think nowhere the cinema is celebrated the way it is celebrated here. When I say that, I am talking about, like, you know, cinema is a culture here. Like, you know, every family here has to watch at least one film a week. And you know, it's not now actually. I did my engineering, and when I was doing my engineering, my roommate was someone from Karnool, Vamshi Krishnacharya, and he's the one who actually introduced me to the new, you know, because I used to watch. There are few Telugu films which used to travel even in VCR tapes when I was a kid, like Chiranjeevi Garu's Megastar Chiranjeevi Garu's film and all. But I was not familiar with the rest of the, you know, Telugu films. But Vamshi made me watch a lot of you know, new films which are coming. That also we used to watch in CD because, you know, at those days the film were not releasing, you know, the place where we used to do our engineering, or in Udupi, Mangalore and all. And he used to tell me that, you know, how cinema is arranged there. So I used to I got an idea about it, but I started seeing it when I started making films. And so somebody was telling yesterday that, you know, here, even if the film is not good, people will go and watch the film to see why it is not good.
Yeah, that's true actually.
So that doesn't happen everywhere, right? And I wish that, you know, it was the case with the entire country, that, you know, cinema becomes a culture. Because cinema can change a lot of things that way.
To fully understand the love, what is love, I mean, while making the film, I think so.
When you watch the film, you'll definitely understand.
Yeah, it's. I mean, our director Hemant, he says one thing when, you know, when he's talking about the film, he says, we don't try and show the audience what love is. Everyone knows what love is.
Love is, yeah.
There is love in the film. So that's.
So I just want to ask you one thing, both of you. How hate your exes?
How?
Hate your ex.
I think hate is a very weird, strong word. Do we hate them?
Yeah. Or else, what? I mean, how can I ask that?
I
One contemporary word you want to dedicate with your ex. I mean, like one feel, last final feel about your past love. What you can tell that?
X. as soon as you say X, it's done.
It's past.
Yeah. And you shouldn't have any reason to hate another human being, right? Everybody is a different human being, and everybody is a different personality, and ultimately you have to respect that. Okay, you are different, I am different, and just move on, but not carry anything with you, because it's a burden. It's your burden. If you carry something, you are carrying something which is not useful for your future journey. Then there's no point in carrying anything.
I think, but it's not as simple as మనం చెప్పినంత ఈజీగా కాదు, but come out from that
If you
moment and
understand it,
చెప్పచ్చు.
it's easy. If you, some people take long time to understand it. Some people take a short time to understand it. But once you understand it, it's actually quite easy.
Okay, nice. And I want to thank you one more thing. Even I love dogs actually. Charlie was one of the బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఫిలిం. సో థియేటర్లో చూసేటప్పుడు చాలా ఎగ్జైట్ అనిపించింది అండ్ చాలా క్యూట్గా అనిపించింది. అండ్ రజనీ సార్ మీకు ప్రైజ్ చేశారు. అండ్ హౌ డూ యూ ఫీల్ దట్ ఆ కాల్లో ఏంటి అసలు?
Oh, he's a legend, and I admire him for many other reasons. His spiritual journey, the way he looks at life, and yet he'll do the commercial film without any, prejudice or anything. So that's the beauty about him, and him calling and appreciating my work is just a beautiful day. Yeah. I never got a chance to meet him, but and although he had asked me that whenever you come to Chennai, please come and meet me. I never got a chance to meet him, but yeah, someday I'll go and meet him.
Nice. And have you watched Jailer? I mean, Jailer.
No, I have not yet.
Because I'm busy with promotions.
Okay. So shoot promotions లోనే ఉన్నారు.
Yeah.
అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్ యాక్చువల్లీ, నేను ఒక వీడియో చూసాను లైక్ ఆఫ్టర్ రిలీజ్ ఆఫ్ కాంతారా. సో మీరు చాలా లవబుల్గా వెళ్ళి రిషబ్ శెట్టి గారిని హక్ చేసుకొని ఇంత చేశారు కదా. సో ఈ ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి అంటే స్టార్టెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ దేర్?
So I met him, when I was doing my first film. The director whom I was working with, he knew Rishabh. So Rishabh used to come to meet him every time. And then when I was doing a short film, I thought one of the characters which I had written suited him really well. By the time he had worked as an assistant director to one of the films, Cyanide. He had worked as an assistant director there, and he was doing small roles here and there. But in my short film, when I asked him, he was in Bombay working for a production company as a production manager. So then he told, I know I'm completely busy here. Shetra. He used to call me Shetra then. Yeah. So I won't be able to make it. So then I was like, fine. And after that, my second film, Tughlaq, he was casted as a villain. So even then also we were not great friends, because he used to stay in the room and we used to shoot in Udupi. So I used to stay at home. I come from Udupi. I think it's after Tughlaq we became friends, and when Tughlaq didn't work, and I started telling him few of my short films stories, and one of the short film which I had written called Confession of a Dustbin, he liked it very much, and he thought, let's go and shoot this. Okay. So then we took a 6 days break, and we shot the short film, and when we were editing the short film, I got a break for Simple on Lushri, which became blockbuster. And when I was doing Gulidoro Kannante, he worked with me as an assistant director. And after that, I acted in a film which he directed called Ricky. That film didn't work really well. And after that, I wrote a college subject called Kirik Party. Yeah. So then I thought, okay, I didn't want to direct it, because after Ulidoro Kannante, as a director, I wanted to maintain that, that kind of film. I wanted to do that kind of films. So Kirik Party was not something which I wanted to direct. So I thought he's the best person who can direct the film. And that became again a super blockbuster in Kannada. Sorry, it's okay. And that became a super blockbuster in Kannada. So that's where that's how the journey started. And from Kirik Party, he got a proper profile for himself, to go and do films on his own. So from then on, we split as in terms of career. And he did Sarkari Hiriya Prathimika Shale and Bell Bottom, and he continued his career in a other way. And I did ASN, but that friendship it's still there, and we respect each other as the filmmakers.
సో ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే సో ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్కి ఎన్ని ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్స్ ఇచ్చినా అది కంటిన్యూస్గా జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. లైక్ ఐ వాంట్ టు ఆస్క్ యూ వన్ థింగ్. రీసెంట్లీ చెప్పాలంటే లైక్ రష్మిక గారు ఒక సో కాంతారా ఫిలిం చూడలేదన్నప్పుడు ఒక ఫిలిం రిలీజ్ అయ్యి 700 థియేటర్స్ని ఆ థియేటర్స్ అనేవి తగ్గాయి ఆఫ్టర్ ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత. లైక్ సో అప్పుడు చాలా ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఇచ్చారు మీరు కానీ, లైక్ రిషబ్ శెట్టి గారు కానీ. ఇప్పుడు ఈ 3 పీపుల్కి హౌ ఇస్ ద బాండింగ్ రైట్ నౌ?
Rishabh, I'm not sure, but me and Rashmika, we message each other once in a while. Not like a constant touch, but whenever my film releases, she messages and wishes me best. And whenever her film releases, I wish her. On a birthday, we exchange wishes.
ఓకే. సో ఫైనల్లీ మీకు తెలుగు హీరోస్ అందరూ తెలుసు కాబట్టి ఐల్ ఆస్క్ యూ ఫ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ యాక్చువల్లీ. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డైరెక్ట్ వన్ తెలుగు ఫిలిం, స్ట్రైట్ ఫిలిం విత్ వన్ తెలుగు యాక్టర్, హూ వుడ్ ఇట్ బి?
In the sense, I have a concept called Punya Koti, where it's a
కమింగ్ ఫిలిం రైట్
after Richard Anthony, which is a quite big project, and the scale is really big, where I want to the story belongs to the whole South India. It doesn't belong to just one region. It belongs to the whole South India.
Okay.
And in South India, I want to, like, for example, it's a very story which belongs to different yuga.
Okay.
And if you go that far, there was no differentiation between Telugu, Tamil, Kannada and all. There is only one language called Proto-Dravidian language, from where all the present current Dravidian languages are all came by. So obviously, but I'll be using the present language. Probably I'll be shooting in Kannada and I'll be dubbing in other languages. But the idea is this: if I'm shooting in Kannada also, it only represents the Proto-Dravidian language. Okay. And so when I'm doing that, and I'm going to use different dialects of Kannada, and when I dub it in Telugu, I'm going to use different dialects of Telugu for different regions. That's when I want to get people from other industries also to act in the film, so that they represent different dialects or different regions of South India. And at that time, probably I would definitely cast few actors from different industries. I don't want to name them because right now I have not spoken to them yet.
No, it's just a random idea.
Because I already have an idea that whom I want to cast.
Okay. Nice. So I think this is be the breaking news. Rishabh Shetty will be direct one Telugu actor in future.
Rakshit Shetty.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Yeah, so it's going to be a proper nice film.
So if you want to act, co-act చేయాలనుకుంటే multi-star, who would it be at least?
See, I have like 5 to 6 films which I have in mind right now, which is going, which I'll be working on, and Punya Koti is the only one film where that
I can understand. It's a very typical questions, right?
Yeah. So in these films there is no multi-star idea other than Punya Koti. There is no multi-star ideas. So I can only talk about Punya Koti now if you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you so much. All the best for your film, Side A and Side B as well. Super hit అవ్వాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. So guys, idhar mada, this is Ajamahi signing off.
11 నెలల తర్వాత తీసుకుంటే ఏ నగలైనా కానీ లేదు డబ్బులు చెల్లించి కూడా పథకంలో చేరొచ్చు. నగల ప్రైస్ లో 20% ఆదా చేసుకోవచ్చు.